We love
one thing I also want to say, and I just cursed, but this is hip hop. It's not even just hip hop. That's just how we talk, right?
Freedom of speech.
The double-edged sword of we love hip hop.
Okay.
I've been like having conversations and just pondering this, right?
Okay.
With just not just only this channel, but other channels on YouTube that's been dealing with videos getting demonetized, censorship that's been coming down the pipeline, and then even just getting the corporate backing and some of the stuff that I complain about, right?
Yeah.
I'm always like, yo, why isn't there more hip hop networks over here in Toronto? Okay. And a man told me, you know what it is? And I'm not going to say who I was having this conversation with, but he was like, yo, the incentive is not there because the money, right? So for like a label or like a platform like you guys to have kept on going for so long with the absence of the amount of money that like maybe $1 million worth of game gets or Joe Budden, those guys down south.
Yeah.
That's rare. Not everybody's willing to do that.
No, but see.
But why is that?
Because we have the same company like they have. Like they have Complex in the States, and then they have Complex up here.
Right.
Now, why hasn't Complex come? You know what I'm saying? Up here. All right. That's to show you maybe we're always behind. Number one.
Right.
We're always in a catch up kind of state. Right.
Right.
So right now, I feel like Toronto has caught up. Now we're just maintaining to keep up.
Well, here's where I'm going to get you with that.
Okay.
The Nelk Boys.
Yeah, but they're...
What are they, Dusty?
Doesn't matter. But we don't know who they know. Let's always remember that. In this
I know a lot of people too. You know a lot of people too.
Very much so, and then things work out. But you gotta crawl before you walk sometimes, right? Some of these guys get blessed with the fact that maybe daddy is a very, very important person. You know what I mean? Maybe daddy is a entertainment lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Not to say wink,
I'm just
wink,
saying.
wink, wink. That's something I can know very personal. You know what I'm saying? So right there, you have already the gateway to like, hey, dude, you went to college. What are you doing now? I don't know, Dad. I think I'm going to just fuck around with the boys and, you know what I mean? We're gonna start this podcast stuff. Cool. All right. Boom. I heard that's a new wave.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Use our studio or use the basement and make a studio.
Yeah. That's free bono for that type of flex because you're coming from something that probably is already established, right? Now, for you now and for the rest of a lot of guys in Toronto, that's where I said we caught up. We've always been playing catch up on the urban sense. You get what I'm saying? So there's a little bit difference from now they have one token black guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. And what are you talking about? E Hollywood or E Canada, whatever?
No, I'm talking about in the Nelk.
Oh, yeah. Bring your chair off the wall a little bit because it's making it.
They got the
Muslim kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
So that's their token.
Okay, but you see, even with here, right? And I'm not gonna say I don't want to call this person a token, but like with here we have E Canada, right?
Yeah.
And we got Tyrone who's over there. Clean image, right?
Yeah, but he's one of the man that he comes from from the trenches.
He can't go in there with the like, yo, I'm one of the guys from the trenches.
No, but
you're not even getting the job in.
No,
at this
but
point.
they know his story and he was a VJ. Remember?
Yeah.
Right? So it started from somewhere. His media sense started from somewhere.
But he has to tuck his hood to be able to to stay in the corporate, to get that corporate love. You have to tuck your hood, bro.
I believe not, because in that, when you go to those parties, right, and you really know some of the some of the coolest motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
One in front of the camera, it's a different thing from behind the scenes. Now, thank you. So what he knows he has to do is when he's in front of the camera, you tuck your tail.
Yeah, you got to tuck the hood.
What's wrong with keeping your job? What's wrong with keeping your job?
And that's what I'm saying. That's cool, and that's super fine with him, and that's the lane that he's in. But I'm saying the double-edged sword of we love hip hop, the authenticity that we have, and you know what I mean. We connect with the streets. The catalog of interviews that some of the choice of people that maybe not everybody would sit down with because of like the high profile crimes they've been connected to. Like there's a variation of things that make people love us. But at the same time make the corporates not love us as much.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
Because technically in the Canadian entertainment culture, that is not, I mean, not in the paperwork. You know what I mean? That's not written.
Say it in the what one? Which one? What country one?
Canadian.
Hold on, where's right on the money right there.
Canadian.
Because you take, and I've said this 100 times, and I'm gonna say it again. Take us two having this conversation here.
Yeah.
Plant us somewhere in, like, we could be in fucking Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, different story. Yo, did you ever hear those guys from Rhode Island be talking about Canadian hip hop all the time? Yo, that shit is dope. Yo, I heard they're from Toronto, but they relocated over there in the States. Yo, their podcast is crazy. They just got a check from fucking Stitcher or something. Oh,
Yeah,
boom.
but still, they would want you to still stay here because that's the authenticity of it. Now it would be more like you would get the top class coming through. You know what I'm saying? Once that happens, there ain't no moving nothing. What the fuck? Sorry, not to swear, but why the hell would we be going somewhere else to then say we're talking about Canadian hip hop? That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm saying,
why would we? Because it doesn't even make sense.
No, that's because you think you have to go somewhere else. Most Canadians have to go somewhere else, but that's wrong. A lot of Canadians make it here first, eh? Like, remember, we're here in Alanis Morissette here first before she blew up in America.
Yes.
All right. What's her name? Avril. Same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Fifi. Same thing. Like I'm telling you guys, Sum 41. Same thing. Like, these are all non-urban acts, right?
That's what I was just
Right,
about
hold on.
And only one of them is half black.
Yeah, she's full. But like,
Yeah, Fifi.
she's full.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm saying, like, where it counts is the demographics for that type of music and an art type of music. It's more hidden, right? When you go to the West Coast in Saskatoon in the deep, or you go to Edmonton in one of these like reserves, they're listening to different type of hip hop. They're not really also listening to the Toronto street hip hop.
Yeah,
they're listening
yeah.
to still some old school hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who haven't caught up yet also in Canada. You get what I'm saying too?
Yeah.
So where the double-edged sword is that maybe we have not relocate, but you have to then cater to certain people more. Like, let's just say, you know what I mean, dedication to certain native groups that are, you know what I mean, which we can touch.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
And salute to the people on Instagram Live who are tapping in. We're on YouTube Live, so pull up on YouTube Live to really catch this full conversation.
Yeah.
Part of that conversation I was having with my friend, right?
Yes.
And he didn't say that you guys have to do this, but one of the reasons why, he's like, you got to whitewash your stuff, right? You got to whitewash it. You got to wash it down. You got to whitewash it down. You're a little bit too hood, like I was saying. Whitewash it down. Now, for you and the Common Gang as well, would y'all like We Love Hip Hop as much if we just watered it down a little bit, washed it down a bit?
I think we are watering it down a little bit. We're speaking more about different subjects, way more.
Yeah, but we still talk about what's going on, like in the
I hear
criminal cases,
but
and different
we're
things
not
like
sitting,
that.
But hold on, we're watching our mouth on certain things because certain things are just not supposed to be spoken about.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, you know what I'm saying? Because certain things can be open, all that, and we got to still protect our own.
Yeah.
All right. So when we're like, when I see the blogging about men's, right? We don't talk about them until 3, 4, 5, 10 days later, and we're late kind of on those ones. I'm being real.
Or we react to what the blogs have posted, basically.
Thank you. And really, I'll do my best as a human being and a man who's on the road too, to say, like, if you see me, you could say, all right, well, you know what I mean? Dusty and those man, them hold it down because my face was on the nose and they didn't say nothing. We went on about talking about something else that was going on that week.
No, but it's not only that, right? Like, for example, people who, like I between myself and other people who've been in the network in the past, we've interviewed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right now to continuously help in the whitewashing, right? And I wish I had a better term, but I'm going to keep with that one.
PG-13 it.
PG-13ing. Okay, thank you.
PG-13.
now not interview all of these rappers who
No.
talk about that street stuff.
No.
Now,
They shouldn't even want to come and
no, but some of these guys are some of the biggest rappers in Toronto that people love to hear from
I hear
and
you.
have gotten to hear from in the past
I hear you.
because of the We Love Hip Hop Network.
I hear
right?
you.
So now,
But
do we
maybe-
take that away so the corporates can say, hey, now here's some money. Stop talking to all of these quote unquote bad people? Is
Well,
that what they
well,
want? Would you be willing to do that? And would the audience would be willing to take in that content now same way? Like if we completely cleaned it up, we're only talking to the cleanest of clean people. Would you
Well,
still
what do
fuck
mean-
with us like
What
that?
do you mean cleanest of clean? Like cleanest of clean
Like
urban
we're-
people?
Like if you have any kind of pending case that we've heard of and you rap about street stuff, you can't come on the show. You know, any type of stuff that, you know, we're here we're smoking while we're having a conversation, that has to get cut out. All that stuff that represents that hood, just regular culture, like not
Well, you can
bad
still-
things, just the culture.
But you can still speak about the culture and still keep it real, dog.
Yeah.
Without enlightening and showing like giving more energy to something that could be negative and also negative for the person that's going through it.
Yeah.
So now imagine like your whole, like when you're younger and then you got in trouble, your whole school knows. But then you know what I mean? Like all it takes is now now your mom can't find out. Like the whole school knows, but your mom won't find out. It's like kind of thing like that. Like if we could hold it down, if we hold it down for that person on the road that's going through the bullshit, that's a plus for me.
Yeah, but we're already doing that. That's not the point I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying washing down the content.
No, no,
you know,
not
like
washing
we-
down shit.
Like we
I'm
come
gonna-
in,
no,
like you can't
no.
even say that anymore.
No. What do you mean?
Washing down shit.
No.
Right,
PG-13.
The FCC said no, or the advertiser said, "Oh, the man said shit." Okay,
Okay,
you know
cool.
what? Advertisers are pulled out.
Cool. Okay, cool.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Like we
okay.
can't be just us, fam.
No,
We can't just be the man, them, bro.
I'm
We
gonna
can't just be chill.
What is this? We ain't in no movie. This
Well,
ain't
that's
no
what I'm
acting.
saying. If we do that in Canada standards, like we whitewash
No,
it down,
no,
now here comes the bag.
No.
We ain't gonna be the We Love Hip Hop that people have
I ain't
learned to
selling
love over the
myself.
years, fam.
Then that means no. Then you know what? Then I keep doing what I'm doing. 'Cause I'm
But the thing
still
is, the
happy.
bag will be there. So are you and the audience willing to have the trade off of seeing this
Okay.
completely whitewashed version of the We Love Hip Hop Network
Well, what would it be?
in order for us to be rich and feed our families and maybe even start putting in foundations and all that stuff? But you just ain't getting the same content anymore. It's just not the same anymore.
Oh, like if
But
it
they're
was-
rich now.
What if it was like a talk show and then you're at a desk and
Yeah.
and then you know like
Reading
random
off of a card. Well, what's your next thing
you know, and
coming
you're
out?
making, and you're making jokes and then I'm over there on the side like
Yeah, like
talking some shit.
fam, like
no.
yo, we got some can of cans on the
Yeah,
on
nah.
the table, everything like that. All that
Yeah.
cut out, fam. Nah, bro. No. That's not. That doesn't fit the clean image.
Nah, man, they ain't gonna AI me. They ain't AI me, dog. So at the end of the day, nah, man, I ain't selling my soul. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell your soul. Just keep it moving, bro. You know what I mean? I believe in timing, right?
Yeah.
Everything's in due time, right? But like can't take forever. So if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, and you just move on in your next realm of life. But like it's meant to be, so you keep moving, dog, and
Like-
it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's like what it is just like from this you're gonna get more opportunities, right? So I would rather get more opportunities to make myself a millionaire than to just be fed it and then someone owns me.
Yeah, and
All
telling
right.
you, oh no, you can't say that, and you know this week you can't do that.
I ain't no slave to no rhythm.
Oh, who do you want to have on the show?
What?
Nah, the advertisers are not going to agree with that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And the thing is, the goalposts can move when it comes to stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
Somebody who might have had a clean record today, right? And you
Yeah.
interview them, but like they rap about street stuff, but they have a clean record.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow they get into some crazy shit, and like they're telling you delete the interview off the platform because the advertisers are not going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the type of things that now you have to like adhere to once you start saying, you know what? I'll do whatever it takes to get the bag. Whatever you want. I'll dance and do whatever.
Nah, we ain't do
how
no
high
jig.
you want me to jump?
Nah, I'm on. Off, boy.
That's just the way I see it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that mean you're desperate. If that was to come to those type of terms, right? And those type of decisions, that's a desperate decision, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I'd rather be G'd up from the feet up and keep it moving, because what I say, from this, we get way more opportunities to get bread. So all we got to do is put it more together and get more bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From those opportunities. Now you just became a self-made millionaire instead of someone just making you a millionaire. One thing a millionaire told me one time, he didn't want to get, like, I have a millionaire friend, right? He could give me paper. You know what I'm saying? But you know what he'll do? He gave me an opportunity. And you know what? That opportunity made me more paper, doc. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and more paper to this day.
Showed you how to fish instead of just giving you the fish.
And that's a millionaire. All right? Could I just give it to me and make me go on? But what would I learn? That I can, when I lose it, I can come back to him? Or I'm relying on somebody that can throw that back in my face?
Yeah.
I ain't with that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's a lot of niggas
now
out
I own you because I gave you this money.
Yeah, enough boy rich and their body upon them.
Yo.
You see what I'm saying, doc? Want to take money and take it.
Hey, yo.
Right? They older than a nigga and calling a younger nigga big bro, like and shit. Like, no. You see what I'm saying? No.
Buck breaking.
Right? With that shit.
Yo.
Hey, yo, that dog. My mother couldn't even handle me like when I was that yo, dog. Like, what would make some guy from some company come and handle me?
Yeah.
They're crazy. I'd be all. There'd always be a problem with me.
Now you're in the Illuminati land.
Yeah,
bro.
whatever. Illuminati, you already know.
Now you got to do whatever they want you to do.
And that means you have to take things up your bum. No,
Hey yo.
No. So we'll stay like this. Stay G'd up from the feet up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't mind that, bro.
Opportunities come. Trust me, they reach.
Holy.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. So I wouldn't even I hear you though. I hear you though, cuz.
No,
I hear you though.
Like not the opportunity, but like the idea was presented to me like, yo, I'm not saying do that, but like this is what the people do if you really want to get to the corporate bag.
But
like,
when we're speaking conspiracy theories, and talking like even
that's done.
Speaking,
that's done. You can't talk all that no more.
Whoa.
Because like you gotta understand.
But you gotta understand that's the part for us where it's watering it down.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Because before mans are talking some different things. You know what I'm saying? Now mans can talk. We're talking more sensible in a sense. So I would rather say to myself, that's more not dumbing it down, but watering it down for other viewers of other races to understand. Even if they don't listen to hip hop, they can tune across us and be like, yo, these guys were talking some maybe weird shit, or maybe some like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
And maybe to bring home what you just explained right there,
Yeah.
we broaden our topics, right?
Yeah.
We're not just talking about hip hop. We talk about what happens in schools. We talk about a lot of different things.
Yes.
And that's good.
Yes.
But that's still not watering it down, because some of those topics you see the other day, we had a topic that we didn't even talk about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We broadened our topic base, but some of that stuff
we had to go somewhere else.
We had to go to Rumble to talk about, because it was just like, yo, you know they're gonna come for us when we give our real opinions on this stuff.
Yeah, and we real hustlers, so we got to know when to move and groove. You know what I mean?
The thing is, now let's say
shake and bake.
You conform to the corporate companies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can't even have that conversation. That topic is off the table now.
Yeah, but we can still go to. But then they probably have you in like a catch-22 where
they're part of the agenda on top of that. So what? So all the stuff that you said on Rumble that day, fam, and I suggest y'all people in the YouTube go check out that video. All the stuff you said in that Rumble that day, we're fired, fam.
I know, but you know what? That just comes with the territory, dog.
That's crazy, fam. Like,
but
it's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword, but it can still be a hip hop platform that comes and picks you up. You know what I mean? It can still be a hip hop platform.
Yeah,
like a bigger platform that comes and picks up this platform. Like
it's gonna be probably in the form, and this is just me speculating, in a record company like you see Warner.
Yeah.
They just signed Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Right?
We're gonna get it.
And they signed them to a multi-level deal. Like they have a separate audio deal and a video deal going on with Warner. Like they have They got another bag. Like
Bag.
when they started, okay, and I'm gonna use Drink Champs as the perfect example, okay?
Yes.
Even though Nori is already a platinum selling rapper, I'm not even gonna compare myself to him.
Yeah.
Okay? But the connections that he had being down there in the States that he can use, when they started their show, they started on CBS, bro.
I know.
Right?
And it was
like
a different name.
they never started independently.
And it was a different name.
No, there was Drink
Drink
Champs.
Champs.
Yeah. But when they first, before that, they had a different name. The
Yes.
But when they first started
Yes.
Drink Champs, they were backed by CBS.
Oh.
And then they went over and started dealing with their own people. Like, hey, let's start dealing with Mass Appeal. And then they started dealing with Jay and them at Tidal for a while. And, they just came off of a deal with Charlemagne. Like, they have a whole bunch of other peers who are black entrepreneurs who are made it in the States that they can be like, yo, let's trade bread. Let's make money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy has Revolt. He gave Joe Budden a bag over there for a second when he was doing State of the Culture. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden's independent podcast is the biggest podcast out of all of these guys that we're talking about.
With no ads.
With no ads. And he's sitting on bread, bro.
But that's America.
This is my point, bro.
But then if you still go there, it means then you have to have the
No,
plug.
we're not here no more.
Yeah, but you still have to have the plug to be like, to set up all that. To set up all that.
Yes, but if
You
we
know what
were
I mean?
there, the plugs would be there to set up.
No, what it is
At
that
least we have the access
sometimes
or more access to these
Sometimes you got to
plugs.
be making the move from here though. Like you already got into the more monetization. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ryan from Pillow Talk.
Yeah,
So I'm saying
good
he's-
point. Good point.
Right? Like now he been messing in the porn world. So it's like it's a different you know what I mean? It's how you look at it, bro. You
You
gotta
can
get
advertise dildos and all types of ish all day.
he doing all that, right?
Yeah.
So he's in his lane. So the lane is like how you keep it in your lane and then you'll get it. Like it's like it will come to you in the way it's supposed to come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because just like how you said it, they were doing Drink Champs was doing it for how many years? And now they're probably on the same amount of years.
They're
Now
like
getting
maybe a
the
year,
bag.
Maybe
Now
a
getting
year
the
and a
bag.
half longer than We Love Hip Hop.
Now
bro.
getting the
Yeah.
bag. Mind you, these guys already came into the game somewhat with some bags. You understand?
Yeah.
We're all right. But they came in with some extra long bags.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
They
I'm saying?
came in as,
You know what I'm saying?
he came in as Nori with Platinum Records.
Exactly.
But like even like other guys that have come up as comedians over there in the States and stuff like that who have successful podcasts,
Yeah.
including a Joe Rogan. you
Yeah,
know what
Joe
I'm saying?
Rogan.
Like,
But look
they
what he
didn't
talks
all-
about too. Look what he talks about too.
Oh, he talks about everything.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So that's not to say you're dumb. You're remind you, PG-13 it down.
Yeah.
Right. It's how the content comes across what type of audience you've already gained and what type of audience are growing with you.
Yeah, we already peed off YouTube with the calling it whitewashing it down. They're already like, this is the problem with you guys.
Yeah, just
why do you gotta
don't-
call it whitewashing? Why? What's wrong with you?
That's why I said PG-13. Right? Give me a chance, guys. Like, give us a chance. Like, give me a chance to you know what I mean? Like,
We're works in progress.
yeah, we're working. Yeah. It's all work in progress. And I still said PG-13 3-4 times. So you can't even count the one time a man said, yo, wash. You know what I mean? Like, chill out. They just gotta chill.
Somebody's in one of the little YouTube offices or from their home.
Little
Like,
rooms right now. Aha, got him.
How many times did they say whitewashing?
Oh, you said it a
I don't
third
like
time.
them guys. Demonetized.
Oh, man.
Oh, speaking of monetized.
We love hip hop.